Hello there. Today I want to talk to you about an issue with consistency in interfaces. And the example that I'm going to use comes from Fable 3 on the Xbox. Now, like all games on the Xbox, it is dominated by use of the green A button. And the green A button is used to select things or perform certain actions. And in this particular case, Fable 3 is no exception. However, they have attempted to alter the paradigm in some ways, and I'm afraid have resulted in confusing the user at times. Allow me to show you. You'll notice here that my character has approached an item that can be interacted with, and the green circle with an A on it is appearing. And by pressing that button on my controller, the action is performed. And in this case, I'm taken to the minimap. So this is a pretty good example of a paradigm that is typical of the Xbox 360. In this situation, however, my character has approached a door that leads to another zone and will require a loading screen. In this particular case, pressing the button causes a bar to fill as you hold it. To release the button too soon means you do not zone. However, if you continue to hold as it requests all the way to the end and then release it once it says release, you are then brought to the loading screen. Now you might think that this difference makes a lot of sense. That for something that important, you want to make sure that the user is wanting to perform that action. And I'll agree with you. However, I'll show you in other cases where the holding down the A button is not used, and perhaps it should be. So here we have a situation where my character would like to open this chest, but in order to do so I must spend 40 of what they call guild seals, which is a type of in-game currency. Now, once I perform this action, there are no refunds, I can't go back, and the 40 seals are gone forever. So this would be a situation where, now that I'm used to the interface, I would expect holding down the A button is required so that I have a chance to back out. And if I press the A button, actually, no. The chest opens up right away. And my currency is spent, and there's no going back. On more than one occasion in that system, I have been running by a chest and for whatever reason forgot that I had to only press the A button. And I pressed the A button thinking that maybe I would get some more information, and the chest opened and I in fact spent guild seals on something I wasn't ready to buy yet. And because I could not get those back, I no longer had enough for the item that I did want to buy. So making a mistake in the situation is potentially very harmful to the user, and there's no way to go back except maybe to power down the machine and power back up and hope that your last save was sufficient. So that sort of highlights a consistency issue in this game, but the truth is these types of controls can be inconsistent in many games. So I encourage you to look out for those, and if you are familiar with some consistency issues in any kind of interface, feel free to leave a comment and let me know about it. Thanks for listening.